Hello. We're going to play a part two to the Backseat Driver Awakening game. For the last week, you've been looking behind the story, behind what's happening in perception, to listen to what the ego, the backseat driver, is whispering in the mind. With the help of a friend, I have collected some additional things that the backseat driver is known to whisper. So let me read some of these things. See if you saw any of these this week. Woe is me. Kind of like everything always happens to me. Nothing ever goes right for me. Kind of like Eeyore. It's their fault, right? Blaming others. It's because of them. Serves them right. And something bad seems to happen to someone else. I hate life. I hope they suffer. No one cares about me. I'm disgusting. No one could ever love me. This is too hard. Whatever the current situation is, this is too hard. I don't want this. I wish they'd die, or I wish they'd disappear. They're going to see that I'm a fake. I hate this. Is that one already in there? I don't want this was already in there. So I hate this, a little stronger. I have to make them like me. I have to keep them happy. They aren't going to like me. They hate me. They wish I'd die or disappear. They think I'm an idiot. I hate him or her. I wish I'd never existed. I'm just going to shut up and go away. I'm not anything. I'm shit. They all secretly hate me. You are ruining everything. You know, in NTI Luke chapter 12, in the Holy Spirit's interpretation of the New Testament, it asks us to look at our thoughts and examine them and see if they're really the thoughts that we want to believe, if they're really our treasure. And one of the questions it asks is, why are you listening to them? Are they thoughts of love? You can look at this list and you can see they're not thoughts of love. The reason we're listening to them is because they're whispered in our own mind. It doesn't occur to us that we don't have to listen to them. And the first step to not listening to the backseat driver is being aware of what the backseat driver is saying. When we aren't aware, we're listening unconsciously. But when we're aware, we can look at it and say, I'm not interested in you. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Revolver, which was directed by Guy Ritchie. It has some violence in it, so it's a bit violent, but it's a wonderful movie about awakening. There's a main character, Jake Green, who, spoiler alert, awakens at the end of the film. And when he's having his final confrontation with the ego, with the backseat driver, the backseat driver is saying all of these things. And Jake Green just very calmly looks at it and says, I see you. He also says, you're not me. Well, that's the game we're going to play this week. We're going to spend another week looking for what the backseat driver is saying behind the story, behind perception, back here. But he's whispering into our minds. And we're going to pause. And we're going to look right at it. And we're going to say, I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me. Right? We're going to disown it. So, for example, if I see a thought in the mind that says something like, this is too hard. And of course, there's lots of feelings that come with that thought, right? This is too hard. Lots of resistance comes with that thought. This is too hard. It's, I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me. You know, maybe the thought comes up, I hate life. I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me. Maybe the feeling comes up, nothing ever goes my way. I see you. I see you. You are the backseat driver. You are not me. That's all we're doing this week. So it's a continuation of last week. First, you still have to see what that backseat driver is saying. And again, sometimes it's helpful, you know, when you are upset, to sit and write those thoughts out on paper or type them out on the computer so you can see them. Because sometimes they fly by so fast in the mind. But if you take the time to write, you'll see them. You can look at them on paper, you know, just kind of like I have them right here on the phone, right? You can look right at a thought. You know, for example, let's pick. Here's, I'll put it at the top. Here's, I have to keep them happy. I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me. I can't make everyone happy. I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me. See, what's the next one? They aren't going to like me. I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me. They hate me. I see you. You're the backseat driver. You're not me, etc. So that's the game. Backseat driver, part 2. And I'll see you next week.